this is 100 at a time. That 100 will go in here. So this can also store 100 empty canisters, meaning if empty canisters gets converted to packaged water, it's equivalent of storing empty canisters, right? So 100 packaged water can get stored over here. 100 packaged fuel can get stored here. So at max in one loop, 100, 100, 100, 300 canisters can get stored. So which means in one loop, I need at least 300 canisters, empty canisters. For now, I can only hand feed. Yeah, I can't put it over here. Oh, I can. Well, hand feed 200 of these for now. Or maybe 100 for each of these. Yeah. I'll get the ball rolling at least. So maybe 100 for each. Okay, I need a couple more. How much have you stored? 76? Oh, nothing is stored over there. We'll take that. Put 100 over here. So I need 100, 200, 300 more. So I'll come here, get some plastic, and craft even more. 800. Cool. It will be done extremely quick, it's fine. Couple of minutes and it's done. Oof. And this is just one time thing, right? Like I'll do this for now. Once I get the ball rolling, once I get all of these machines properly set up and it's continuous, I never have to come back again, check upon any of these, for example. So it's just a starting initial setup. It's like throttling the machines, so that's fine. This thing is just like a lump of rock. Petroleum coke used for crafting carbon rich material distilled from heavy oil residue, used as less efficient coal replacement or for aluminum refining. Less efficient coal replacement. So can I use this in for recipes where I use coal? I don't think so. Can I use this to make steel? Honestly, I want to use all the oil available to me for power. I don't want to use it for anything else. Because I don't want to use coal for power. Coal for power is extreme. I feel like that is wasted resource if I use coal for power. I want to use all the oil available to me to make power. But I don't know how important rubber and plastic is for future recipes. Okay, so this is perfectly full. All the pressure has built up. It is perfect. And there is empty canisters over there too. Everything is done. Cool. And I have put in empty canisters everywhere. So, second part of testing started. And all of these have cool. All of these have packaged water. So that testing is done. Now this is two testing combined into one, which is packaged fuel. Wait, that's all. Okay. I have connected the entire setup now. Everything should start working. So that is fuel flowing through these. Let me make sure everything is getting heavy oil residue. Yeah, like look at this. Slowly amount of heavy oil residue received at the end reduced so much that I want to make sure this doesn't stop producing fuel. That is not something that I want. If that happens, I'll have to put in 1 or 2 more pipes. How much has this gotten? 20? At least packaged fuel is flowing through these. And empty canisters immediately come here. 66. Oh my god! Look at this loop. Like, how beautiful is this? It is always stuck at 66 empty canisters. It's because canister becomes packaged water, packaged fuel, empty canisters goes back right into this. So I never have to feed this again. Okay. I thought I had to feed like 300 into each one of these loops, but no, 100 is enough. So that's done then. This will always stay at 100. This will always stay at 66. Cool. Yes, cool. The first one is at 100 because I hand fed 200 empty canisters instead of just 100. So. This is perfect. I'm liking it. So beautiful. Everything is perfect. This doesn't matter. The last one is for packaged fuel, which has already stored 50. I can start using jetpacks. Although I'm using flight mode to construct stuff. Jetpack will be useful for traveling, like exploring and all. Okay. By the way, I have not checked the power production. Let's see. Let's see the smoke being produced. Okay, these are all working. These are all red. Why? There's not enough fuel flowing through. This is working, right? At 100% efficiency? Or no? Oh, it is. Wait a second. This has 50 heavy oil residue? Wait a second. How does it have 50? I thought it would have less. Okay, so the pressure thing worked actually. Me actually waiting for everything to fill up and then powering it up actually worked. So everything is fully... Why does this have more pressure than this? I guess it's fluctuating for some reason. That's fine. But I think that works. So everything is proper. So none of these are working at less than 100% efficiency, which means these things will not work at less than 100% efficiency. Which means this will always get enough fuel, which is 60 times 2, that is 120 fuel. Each one of these takes in 12 meter cube, which means I need 10 of these. But why are these, like after the 6th one, these are not always running? Like, if we just look at these green lights, that's what I'm looking at. Like, for example, this, okay, this red, this is for now green. But why are these red? I want every single one of these to be green. Is it slowly revving up? Is that the case? I really hope that's the case. These are not running. I'm afraid there is not enough pressure. So I waited for heavy oil residue to fill up Why? It doesn't have oil? Oh my god. Oh my god, how could I make such a stupid mistake? Oh my god. The entire testing that I did is wasted because I made this mistake. I have not overclocked. I need one more overclocking thing. Give me a slug. Has to be somewhere, right? A slug has to be somewhere. There. How could I forget that? Cave? No. There isn't enough oil. That's the issue. That was one of the least things on my mind. Like, I never in a million years could have guessed it. Like that. I was thinking various different scenarios of pressure not being enough. Add this, maybe water, add this, and all. Instead, it's just the source. Cool. Now I just need to wait for probably 10 minutes for everything to rev up, or 15 minutes. Okay, I'll take the time to customize stuff. I mean, that's all I can do, honestly. How could I make such a blunder, honestly? It's important to color these pipes, especially in oil setups and stuff, or else it's very difficult to identify what is flowing where. Like later on, after a month, if I come back to do some sort of debugging or something, I will not understand what I have built. If I at least have colored this, at least that will help me a little bit. Like if I fly like this and look at it, okay, so this is water, that's for sure. This is like heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue is flowing in this pipe. This pipe is fuel. Something like that. At least something to work off of. If not, it'll be really tough. Just go straight like this and try to color these. Yeah. That was not what I wanted to do. What is for this one? Okay, that is for foundation. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I'll be coloring those junctions also, like those small pipe sections. No way. That will take a very long. But this is fun. Just flying straight like this. Man, the sounds these things are making is awesome. Wait, that revving up sound? That was really good. It is already colored. Hmm. I said I will not be coloring those small junctions, but I colored couple, whichever I could see. I mean, this is visually, you can make this out. Like, this is dark orange than being just a light orange. Oh, cool. I think that's good enough. Now is the time for this. Can I do the same for these? Are any of the foundations being colored? No. Cool. I just have to go. That's done. Eh. Now imagine me doing this walking everywhere. This would have probably taken, like, this entire power setup using oil would have taken me a week. So I am not sad or unhappy that I am using the flight mode for construction stuff purpose. This is more than enough. Perfect. This is looking so beautiful. Hopefully it's working that beautifully also. 100% efficiency. I really hope it's still picking up and it's not actually 65%. It reached 6. If it again reaches 6, then it's 100% efficiency. It didn't. Oh no. Why? How much is actually? Why? This is at 100% efficiency, which means it's constantly pumping out oil. So there is no issue over there, which is 300 meter cube per minute. If it is constantly pumping out oil, that means all the oil is being used. It's not like this gets stuck, getting stuck somewhere, or else it won't be pumping at 100% efficiency. Okay, it's slowly increasing in terms of efficiency. Let me just check the numbers. 6.6, 6.4. It's slowly decreasing. Finally, at some loop, it will start to idle. I think now it will idle. No. Yes, it idled. Yeah, this is where it is not 100% efficient. It should never idle like that. It's not operating at 100% efficiency. If that doesn't operate at 100% efficiency, there's no way this will operate. Like, it's just not possible. So I can't even if that thing doesn't work over there properly, I can't even expect anything else to work perfectly. Look at this power graph. Oh my god, this is so bad. I mean, not talking about the amount of power being produced, but like how erratic this power production is. I don't like seeing graphs like that. can't really think of any reason why it's not at 100% efficiency. Let me just check. 7.1, 7.2. It has to reach that again. It didn't. It went off at 6.9. Nothing's backing up. Like if polymer resin was backing up and that was the reason, yeah, sure. But that is not the case. Shall I let... Maybe. Sure. Cool. I need to remove that. I'll start over again. Let oil build up. It's definitely not water because it was all at 100%. Oh man. Is it full? Is this full? Not it. Mhm. Why is it fluctuating so much? I mean, it makes sense, it's fluid, but this is a game. Please don't fluctuate like that. This is not real life. So, don't. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this has completely backed up. Yeah, this has perfectly backed up, which means I can just connect this. Now it will start producing heavy oil residue, and that should completely get backed up over here. Then I'll connect this. Connect these two at the same time. I don't need this to back up, honestly. So I can connect these two at the same time and then it's done. Yeah. I mean, so power is still running because of PL left behind, but yeah, that's fine. Also, once it's all running, there'll be so many empty canisters running over here that will also look awesome. But that is not visible too well. You caused me so many issues, you know? This stupid thing. I forgot to overclock that. I could have completed this probably like 15 minutes ago, but because of my mistake or negligence, that it's taking a lot more time. How much packaged fuel is that? Oh, okay. That's cool. Has it backed up completely? Yes. Yeah. The flow rate needs to drop to 0 and the amount should be at 100%. That means it's perfectly full. Yeah, and also it's backing up. So, cool. Now I can just go ahead, this, come here, like that. That's done. And I think that is it. I don't think there is much of troubleshooting left. Uh, one or two power generators at the end might not work perfectly based on what I was seeing before. if that is the case, I have to debug it, because the issue which I was thinking at that point of time was not the issue. The issue was I did not overclock this, the oil extractor, which is like the source of this entire setup. So if this itself was not working properly, any sort of debugging that I was thinking of before is just wrong. So now that it is working, now I can actually debug if something actually happens. If it fails to work at 100% efficiency. But for that, I think I have to leave this running at least for like half an hour, 1 hour, before I come back to this, look at the setup, see if something is not working. It is actually comparatively easy to debug because it's like, first of all, power will not be there. So I'll just come back from there. Is it the fuel? Yeah, fuel will not be getting produced. Then I'll check up on this. Is this the one which is getting idle? If so, what's the issue? This is just the unpackager, right? So this is just packaged fuel. Okay, so it is not getting enough packaged fuel. Then I'll come back here. If it is not getting enough packaged fuel, this will not be enough getting either packaged water or heavy oil residue. It can't be packaged water, it will be heavy oil residue. If it is heavy oil residue, then I'll come back there. But the issue is, if this is getting packaged fuel at 100% efficiency, that's the issue. If all of these are getting packaged fuel at 100% efficiency and it is unpackaging it and sending it to these, then there is nothing that I can do, honestly. Like, what can I do? Like, this is getting 100% efficiency. It's just that by the time that fuel goes to the last one, the first one would have already consumed the fuel, like its fuel, and it will use up that fuel. So it never reaches the end, like, which is a bit frustrating, honestly. And it's not like if I split it into 5, like every single one of these packager, if I attach it to like just 5 fuel generators, it's the same case over there. In that 5, maybe 3 will run, 4 will run, 5th one will not run. Similar to this, in 10, the last 2 to 4 is not running, right? So it's roughly the exact same, even if I split it and do all of that. So I wonder how will people get like 100% efficiency out of this? Or will they not worry about it? Will they be like others? Don't they want to get like 100? Is that not the goal of this? Is it just to get it as close to 100% efficiency as possible? I'm not sure. 3% efficient. Oh my god. 4%. 41. 59. 75. 93. 100. I mean, this is slowly revving up, so those numbers are not perfect. At least 5, I think, will reach 100% efficiency. This will reach 100%. Maybe even this. Maybe this will also reach. But the last 4, I'm not sure. I don't think it will reach 100% efficiency. I think I'll just have to let it be. Right? As long as it's not this issue, like there's not enough oil or something like that. No. Then even the flow rate is awesome, actually. 300 meter cube per minute, flow rate is roughly 300. That is, I cannot ask for more than that. This is full. This is what I was talking about. This has to be full. Pressure has to be there. Yes. 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 Okay, so it is working. So if I let everything fill up, pressure to build up, then if I start the system, then it actually works beautifully. Like, look at this, it's at 50. These are the end systems, like end refineries. If this is at 50, then everything else is at 50, because these are the last refineries which actually gets oil. It splits from here. This is the last one. So if this is getting full oil, then it's perfect. What about this? Look at that. Okay, so it's actually working. Me actually leaving stuff to fill up helped. Which begs the question, should I go to these, turn it off? Yes. Turn all of these off, let the fuel fill up completely, then from the beginning or the end? From the end or beginning? I don't know. I have to think about it. But from some direction, start switching all of those back on individually. So fuel would have filled up. That would have created pressure, and maybe that will help quite a bit. Maybe, not sure. But me letting these systems fill up with oil and then heavy oil residue helped tremendously. Like, look at this. 50 out of 50 heavy oil residue in the end system. So this is coming over here. This is like the 7th refinery from the middle. If that is full, yeah, I don't have to worry about anything whatsoever. Okay, so that's good enough. Which means that's 95% efficiency. 95, 96. Okay, why is that? $92. Is it slowly building up efficiency? Is that the case? Why is it less than 100%? Oh, it has. Oh my. Yes, okay. Now I understand. So all empty canisters have converted to packaged water and are sitting over there. That's the reason. Okay, cool. So as soon as it empties, it's running back over here to fill this up. And that's the time that's causing it to drop by 5% efficiency. Because of the time it needs to unpackage and that needs to go there. At that point of time, there's a bit that I feel like that's the floating point error of some kind. Cool, cool, cool. But slowly it will reach 100%. It should. It's already slowly increasing by 1%. So that will reach 100%. But yeah, that's the issue. But me putting in more empty canisters will help quite a bit. Okay. It will help. It was not redundant things. Like everything is converted to packaged water and sitting over there without anything happening. Yeah. This will also reach 100% slowly, but surely. And this, I'm not sure. This maybe. I mean, it's not bad. Let me see the efficiency. 40%? Zero? What? Oh, okay. Okay. 0, okay. That's a bit unrealistic. But, let me get this. Zero, yeah, that I can't believe it. That can't be zero unless I have not connected a pipe to it. It is slowly getting fuel. Cool. Is there anything else like that? I really hope not. Not seeing anything like that. Yeah, it's already 9, like 10 minutes past 9, but I really want to make sure this is done so that I don't come back to this again. I think that is it. It, it is slowly picking up, in fact, honest. Like, look at this, 33%, 40, 76, 96. This is the 7th one from the start, so this should be 100. Yeah, cool. So it is actually picking up. Maybe even this will reach 100%, but the last two are not sure. These two are getting like very less fuel. But yeah, I think this is for now the best that I can think of. There is a lot of manual work which I can do to build up pressure. Like I said, switch off everything, build up pressure, then switch it back on. Maybe that will help. Not sure. Who knows? Or maybe overclocking these to reduce. So instead of I have now 10 generators, if I overclock this, I'll be able to reduce it by 2.5 times, which means 4. Just 4 generators. If I overclock it to 250%, I will be able to finish it, which means it's a lot less distance for fuel to travel, which can also help, maybe, but it will consume a lot more fuel. Each one of these will consume a lot more fuel, so not sure. But yeah, that is another thing which I can do. If I can get all those power slugs, which is like 3 times 4, 12, 12 times 6, 72, plus here it's 2.5, 2 times 78 power slugs. It's manageable, I think. I don't know, but yeah, those are the two things which I'm currently able to think of to correct this. But other than that, I don't think there is a major issue with this plant. Yes, it is fluctuating, but it is at 11,850 megawatts, 11,500 megawatts on average. On average. Yes, okay, cool. It went back to 11,500. So yeah, all in all, I will say this was a success, even though it is not a success to the extent which I want it to be. I feel like this is good enough success. So yeah, I think I'll leave this be. So the next time I come back to Satisfactory, it will be a completely new project. I have power resolved. There's nothing left. It'll be just unlocking new stuff. That's it. I have everything done. It's only these AI limiters and high-speed connectors which I don't have factories of. Other than that, I have for everything. Of course, I don't have for like quick wire, but I don't want to just make a quick wire factory. I'll want to make something else in which quick wire is like a byproduct of it. So yeah, that's also the reason why I didn't want to make AI limiter. I thought high-speed connector will use AI limiter, but it doesn't. So it doesn't make sense for me to just make an AI limiter. It's being used only for smart splitter. So I was like, do I really need it that much? Maybe not. So yeah. And high-speed connector, yeah, I didn't want to make just a factory for just this one high-speed connector. Like for example, for computer setup, I did 3 different things. I did 4. Silica, crystal oscillator, circuit boards, and computer setup. So everything combined into one. But yeah, similarly, I want to do something for high-speed connector. So it'll be later. So probably next time I jump back into Satisfactory, it will be completely new. Meaning I will be unlocking tiers, seeing where it leads. I will also unlock trains, so maybe I'll have some train setup, but I don't have anything that I really want to transport using trains as of now. So yeah, let's see. Let's figure it out later on. Let's one last check. Over. Oh no, why has it dropped like that? Oh, it is roughly average 11,500. Yeah, it is still full, right? Yeah, it is full. So yeah, it's slowly picking up, I guess. Let's just say that. And yeah, let's conclude over here. Yeah, thank you everyone. I'll end my stream here. See you guys.